What's up, everybody? So today we got a special one. That's right, we're gonna talk about the end of getting ready to get up and go to work and just be in places that you can't stand being. Like, I gotta tell you, it's kind of exciting, but this is one of those things where I'm not sure if I'm going to see it in my lifetime. I'm hoping to, because I really don't like I don't really like selling my time for cash, you know? Like doing that is so soul destroying, you know? Like, you spend all your time and you're stuck in traffic on the way home, and then you get home and the highlight of your day is what? Kicking back, watching a football game, or drinking a beer before you go to sleep and wake up and do it again. I want to touch some grass, damn it. I want to get out and, experiment. I want time to figure out exactly what it is to be human. And I think all of us want that too. It seems like right now we're taking all of our logic and our math and our thinking, all that the things that clutter up our mind, and we're giving it to the AI, we're giving it to the robots, So what does that leave us with? That leaves us with, well, I guess that leaves us with raw emotion. The thing they tell us to stuff down. You're a man, right? Keep your tears in your face, boy. You got stuff to do. And you're a woman? You're so emotional, overly emotional. What the heck are emotions? Like, these things tell us what to do before we even realize that we're being told what to do. Your emotions are out of whack. It's like you're under a spell, like, it's crazy, and we don't understand them. So I think what's going to happen with this robotics revolution, automation revolution, is, yeah, they're going to take jobs, but what the heck is a job? All of these continents, all these countries, these powers, they've all gotten labor for free, which is why they ended up being in the position that they're at now. So we're about to make labor free globally. What does that mean for society? What does that mean for you? I think developing this AI, developing these robotics, is going to give us the chance to get back to what we really want, and that's community, that's light and sun and wind and joy and laughter, bonfires and all, people just enjoying the breeze on their backs, running and playing, kids and adults alike. Fireflies everywhere. Oh, we killed all the fireflies? Well, bring them back. I understand people are going to be mad because their jobs, but they're holding on to a system that's pretty much done for anyway. Like, we're at the end of our monetary system, done for. So let the robots handle all that. Let them. They want to do it. They don't got no problem with it. They don't mind being bored out of their freaking minds. I sit on my butt in this truck hours a day, countless. Like, I'm 43 right now? I've been a truck driver since I was 24. And shoot, when COVID happened, they removed all the rules, so I was able to drive 24/7, 7 days a week. You know how much time that is? How many heartbeats that is? We only get a few. Talk about assets, like limited supply. That is a human lifespan. And we just sell it for this imaginary stuff called money. You can have 36 pairs of eyes on your kid at all times, and it's all family, friends, and loved ones, because that's all that's in your town, that's in your city, that's in the state, that's in the world. Moms won't be raising kids by themselves anymore, as if they could, because everybody in this current system we got has to work. Oh, long gone are the days of single person making sure that the household is taken care of and the kids have extracurricular activities and all that stuff paid for, we can get back to that. Kids running through the street without worrying that they're gonna get snatched up by somebody, we can get back to that. If there was if that ever existed. Yeah, I say embrace it. Come on with it, R2-D2. In fact, fade into the background so I don't even see you working. That's how you really know when technology's taking off, when you don't see it anymore. You just know it's, things work. So, yeah, folks.
You know that the first
that's it for now.
Was designed
I'm hoping that
human world. We're not.
Open your eyes to what we got at stake here, and it's not all doom and gloom. On top of that, we got all sorts of medical breakthroughs. I want a steady hand operating on me. I want a surgeon that is precise every time, and I want them to make sure that they got the cancer out, or that they saw the tumor, or that they didn't even let it grow to begin with, because it's not human. It's AI watching, knowing. We got some civilization changers going on here, folks. And I'm hoping, I know people are gonna get angry and start, busting up the machines that happens during every industrial revolution and, riots and all that there. It's kind of a immune system so that we don't go too fast in one direction, but stuff's gonna happen anyway, because it always does. But I think the immune system is really gonna end up transforming humanity into a type 1 civilization. That means, oh, not in my backyard, so they go off into space. And so when you go off into space, then that means they're developing tools and infrastructure to get us off planet, because capitalism. And now we have global coordination between AI and energy, shifting things to where it needs to be, and that's the start. Off planet energy of all types and global synchronization is the start of changing our species into something else. And I want to see that too, but I don't know if I'm going to make that. That's a long way off. We can probably get there in 120 years, 180 years if we do it the hard way. If we go it the easy way, maybe 60 years. I know that sounds nuts, right? But yeah, so that's the span of a lifetime. You know how much change that is? That is incredible change, and I want to see it. I hate money. Yeah, I hate money. I hate what I got to do for it. And so what these guys are proposing is a place that gets rid of money. We go from an economy where it's get to give, share, experience, having deep conversations. This is what I felt when I was your age. This is how I handled it. I enjoy this. Oh, you enjoy that? That's cool, man. Teach me something. I don't care that you're 7 and I'm 36. Show me what you got. You ain't got to get up for work in the morning. There's no such thing anymore, unless your work is your passion. And what's your passion? Do you know? Did you have time to figure that out? What do you do when there's nothing but silence? When you're by yourself? What do you do when you're alone? Nobody to watch. Your default mode. I know what I do. I start tinkering around, start shadowboxing, start, doing some gymnastics, figuring out my body and all that there in space. Seems fun for me. And if it ain't that, then I got plenty of ideas of something else that I would do. In a town, in a world like this, I want to experiment. We've got CRISPR, we've got sensors, we've got anything that we want at our fingertips. What are you gonna make when you got time to sit back and think, I want this, and I'm gonna make it happen? Incredible opportunities, man. So yeah, back to old style living with a technology overlay.